May is upon us, DIYers, and we may or may not have a long to-do list this month. It really depends on your situation. But before we get there, let's start with the 5 things we do every month. We test our GFCI outlets, we test our smoke and CO2 detectors, we test our alarm system if we have one, we replace our HVAC filter if it's older than 3 months, and then lastly, we check and replace any water filters. If you have a water softener, that's also a good time to check your salt levels. Okay, with the routine tasks out of the way, we have 2 inside tasks this month and 4 outside tasks. Starting inside, we want to reverse the direction of our ceiling fans if we reverse them for winter. I do it in winter, especially in rooms with high ceilings, to avoid heat building up where it does me no good. In summer, we want our fans to spin counterclockwise. You should be able to change the direction with the switch, such as this one, or if you have a DC motor fan, you should be able to change the direction on the remote itself. Next, we want to do a weather strip inspection, so we make sure to keep the cool air in and the hot air out this summer. Look for any tears, gaps, or missing pieces. You'll want to check around doors and windows. Don't forget to check the door sweep as well. Placing a flashlight on the other side of the door helps you find any gaps. Now, I said we have 4 outside tasks this month, but to be fair, it could be larger than that. If you recall, in March, we did an inspection of the exterior to figure out what needed to be painted or stained. This is the month where I performed that work. You see, I live in Atlanta where the pollen is very heavy in the month of April and into the month of May, so I wait till the end of May to do that work. So get out your painting supplies or call your favorite painter and get that work done. Next, we're going to do an irrigation system check. We want to turn on each zone, walk around and make sure all sprinkler heads or drip emitters are functioning, and also check for any possible leaks. If you have a zone with low output, this could mean you have a leak somewhere in that zone. While you do this, set your timer for about 5 minutes so you can also verify that your timer is functioning properly. This next task may seem a bit unusual, but bear with me. If you have a wood burning fireplace, this is the month to have your chimney swept. If you have a gas burning or a direct vent fireplace, then you simply need to do an inspection. Now, the reason for having the chimney swept this month is so that the humidity of summer doesn't result in a stink from all that buildup inside the chimney. Now, for the direct vent or the gas burning, all you need to do is inspect your cap and make sure it's not blocked by any debris. And if you have a direct vent like this one, just do a simple visual inspection to make sure it's not damaged or blocked. Okay, the last task for this month is for those of you who have a septic system and or get your water from a well. For a septic inspection, I would recommend getting it professionally inspected. It only needs to be done every 3 years and only costs a couple $100. Now, if you're knowledgeable about septic systems, then by all means, save yourself some clams and do the inspection yourself. At a minimum, I would recommend having a dye test performed. Now, if you get your water from a well, every year I would do a visual inspection to check for any leaks. I would also recommend getting a pressure gauge and measuring pressure every year at the same location. If you see pressure declining over time, then your pump may be on its way out. Also, if you have a well, you more than likely have a septic system. When you get that septic system professionally inspected, you can also get the well done. Okay, everyone, that's going to do it for the month of May. It's heating up here in Atlanta, so I've structured the next 3 months so we have less to do, and we're going to do more inside and less outside. If we want to be out in the heat this summer, we want to be holding a cold beer and not a paintbrush. All right, thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell and share your comments and questions in the comments down below. I'm Chris with Toolbox DIY. Thanks for watching.